Good morning. I am Dr. Anton Reese, President, and welcome to the graduation ceremonies of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. Our first time in many years, right? It seems like, yeah, we love that. At this time, if we can all stand as Emily Black leads us in our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards. Ladies may do so if you wish.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I would ask that you all silence your cell phones during this special occasion for our students, faculty, family, and friends. I would like to recognize those honored guests present this morning. And as I introduce our platform guests, kindly hold your applause until all have been introduced. From the West Kentucky Community Technical College Board of Directors, Chair Chuck Murphy, Professor of Mathematics and WKCTC Board of Directors faculty, Heather Coltharp. From the PJC Board of Trustees, Chair Chris Black. Our featured speaker, Colonel Crystal Dilworth Henderson, United States Air Force family medicine physician. Other platform guests, Dr. Renee Aiken, Interim Vice President, Academic Affairs. Dr. Kate Sin, Associate Vice President, Academic Affairs. Emily Peck, Vice President, Student Services. Mary Carrico, Professor of Nursing. Charity Dobbins, Assistant Professor of Nursing. Michelle Graves, our student speaker. Special guest in the audience, First Lady Cornelia Reese. I know her. The West Kentucky Community Technical College Board of Directors, Vice Chair Barry McDonald, Member Erica Metta, Kenneth Hurt, Summer Holland Staff Representative, Christian Clayton, Student Representative. From the Paducah Junior College Foundation Board of Trustees, Vice Chair Teresa Spann. West Kentucky Community Technical College is known for the outstanding success of our students, a supportive community, and a committed faculty and staff. But did you know that among our ranks are veterans of every branch of the armed forces? Year after year, our enrollments reflects an incredibly diverse population of non-traditional students with military service. Even better is that we have several veterans among our faculty and staff, many of them serving as mentors to our student veterans. So in keeping with our proud tradition of serving those who served, we want to recognize those wearing red, white, and blue honor cords. And any members in the audience who also served, I would at this time ask you all to stand to be recognized. Could you all stand? Thank you for your valuable service to our country. Chuck Murphy, Chair of the WKCTC Board of Directors, will now bring greetings and introduce our student speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Reese. Congratulations to the graduates and your family and friends who have supported you. You're graduating today from a 5-time top 10 community college out of 1,100 schools in the nation. You should be very proud, and we are certainly very proud of you. Today, I would like to recognize one student and one faculty unsung hero. The Student Award recognizes a student who has gone above and beyond the call of duty and contributed to student support, engagement, and success on campus. This year's recipient is our April Student of the Month, Zoe Perry. Zoe enrolled at WKCTC through its first summer bridge program in 2021. She is a community scholarship program recipient and is studying to become a middle school teacher. Zoe is a member of the Student Government Association and a student worker in their office. Zoe's nominator said, "One thing that always stands out to me about Zoe is her desire for everyone to be treated fairly and her strength to stand up for what is right. Her enthusiasm, kindness, and thoughtfulness are very refreshing, which makes her a great role model for others." Congratulations, Zoe. Congratulations. Congratulations. The Chairman's Unsung Hero Award recognizes a member of faculty who made significant campus contributions but is often below the radar and goes unrecognized for their role in student success and enhancing campus life. This year's recipient is Director of Library Services, Amy Sullivan. Amy not only instructs students about the vast services available at Matheson Library, but she also makes sure faculty have the materials to make their curriculum needs and welcomes and assists library visitors. Amy is a strong advocate of literacy and promotes and encourages reading of all ages. She is creative and forward-thinking. The library may be a quiet place to learn, but Amy provides a way for all to be involved in reading and learning. Amy could not be here today, but we will make sure she receives her award. Please give her a round of applause and congratulate her when you see her. We are happy to welcome Michelle Graves as our student commencement speaker. Michelle, who has lived across the country in what she proudly calls a nomadic life, returned to Paducah and began taking classes at WKCTC to complete her associate in art degree. Michelle, who is active at the college's Paducah School of Art and Design as the secretary of the Student Art and Design Club, works to encourage and empower her fellow students. She wants to continue to help others in her dream career as a psychologist. She plans to transfer to Murray State University to continue her education. Please welcome Michelle Graves.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. I'm honored to be a part of this ceremony today among the faculty, staff, and students. I'll be honest, if it weren't for the support I have found here, I would not have thought this was the right choice for me. I didn't have a support system in place, having just gotten out of a toxic life, and had just landed in my very own safe space. I was happily all alone, and it was perfect. And as I thought about what I was going to do next and how I was going to reinvent myself, I remembered my old dream of being a psychologist and thought, why not? I'd take classes and continue to work full-time from home, and I was curious how to incorporate my art into psychology. I applied, filled out my FAFSA, and breathed a great big sigh of relief that I had actually done it. I was feeling pretty proud of myself, as that first step is always the hardest. I felt like the universe was shining upon me. Then one sunny, perfect day, I went out to check the mail, and my plan, as well as my feet, were going out from under me, literally. I tripped over a table leg, and I was refinishing. I swear I saw it happening all in slow motion. I saw my foot land on that leg just right, sending it flying. The table leg, not my leg. I knew immediately this was going to be terrible. Turns out I had dislocated my knee. And let me tell you, a dislocation is not like you see in the movies. You don't just slam your shoulder into a wall and keep going. Oh, no siree, Bob. I had to wear a brace for months and have major surgery. Plus, they didn't even cut off my pant leg, so my leggings was stuck under this brace that I couldn't bend my knee. And it went all the way from my ankle to the top of my thigh. The joys of being short. Now, I'm clumsily enough on my own 2 feet, add in crutches, and I'm practically out of the game. For instance, just figuring out how to visit the restroom before leaving the hospital took me nearly 40 minutes. And I'd had plenty of dark moments in my life, but this took the cake. It was entirely a different level than I'd ever experienced. It took everything I had not to give up, not to use this as an excuse to stay small. I could have easily said, nah, school's too much. I'm not meant to do this. I'm not meant to be an artist. How can I paint when I can barely sit up? But I knew if I called it quits on going back to school, I wouldn't try again, and I'd probably never recover my creative drive. My curiosity kicked into overdrive, though. What if I didn't give up? What would my life be like? Even if I never fully recovered, how could I be the person I wanted to be? And I decided that if Frida Kahlo, a Mexican female artist who suffered polio at a young age and a terrible bus accident at 18, could still paint with the tremendous suffering she endured, so could I. I mean, I only had a leg brace. She lived in a metal corset. So I followed that curiosity, and I've never looked back. I've found my tribe through the students and faculty here at WKCTC, and the life I have now, I truly love. I have friends like Amber Pitt, who kept me going when I was down. Phi Theta Kappa gave me strength and validation. I joined the Student Art and Design Club. Its advisors, Emily Esau and Tanya Netsky, have been inspirational in their passion for their work. I stretched my wings and began to open up to even more opportunities. I found mentors like Susan Edwards at the Rock Shop, a woman of remarkable talents. She combines entrepreneurship, spirituality, and a compassionate approach to humanity into a successful business. And I found I was no longer alone, and I'm extremely grateful for that. And I want to talk to you about why you should be curious too. Are you familiar with the saying, curiosity killed the cat? I'd like to propose that it wasn't curiosity that killed the cat. Where would we be today as society without curiosity? Imagine a world without electricity. We'd still be using leeches to cure headaches and ear infections. But worst of all, there would be no burger joints. We'd still be nomads wandering around looking for food. But enough of that, it's making me hungry. You know what did get the cat, though? They had no support system. I believe that we get into trouble when we think we can accomplish everything on our own without help from others, that it doesn't matter what others think, or if they think pineapple on pizza doesn't belong. By the way, it's totally the best thing ever, especially with pepperoni, and I'll challenge you to a taste test on that. But the good news, though, is that trouble doesn't have to win. Imagine out there in not somewhereville, prehistoric Chad the nomad thought it would be a smart idea to take a bunch of seeds and plant them in the ground, keep them from dying, and figure out when to harvest them, all without curiosity. I'm fairly certain there was no downtime in those days, so it wasn't boredom that had them figuring out to plant food. So how can we be like Chad and not the cat? Be curious. Just take a step. Big, little, big, matters not so much, eh? It doesn't have to be the right choice because you can't reach your goals if your hands closed and your feet aren't moving. You'll know soon enough what the next steps to be, and you can always correct your course. So let's give a big thank you to Chad because we wouldn't be here without them. I bet they'd like to go to WKCTC as well and like pineapple on their pizza too. And I'd like to congratulate the students on a job well done. You have done amazing in a difficult time, and I'm glad to be part with you. Thank you so much.
Paducah Junior College serves as a foundation for West Kentucky Community and Technical College. PJC has a long history of committed leadership to the community and support of the educational programs offered by the college. Chris Black, Chair of the PJC Board of Trustees, will now introduce our featured speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Reese. Good morning. Dr. Crystal Dilworth Henderson is no stranger to Paducah. She graduated from Heath High School and began her college education at Paducah Community College, one of the founding institutions of WKCTC. She's a colonel in the United States Air Force and a family medicine physician. Colonel Henderson is the Director of Medical Operations for the Department of the Air Force Inspection Agency, Kirtland Air Force Base in New Mexico. In this capacity, among many extensive duties, she ensures medically ready airmen and ready medics for the combatant commanders, as well as delivery of trusted care for over 3 million healthcare beneficiaries. She's highly decorated airman and earned exemplary honors such as 6 meritorious service medals, 2 Afghanistan campaign medals, 2 Global War on Terrorism medals, and 2 NATO service medals. Colonel Henderson has deployed twice in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. She's a 2-time graduate of the University of Louisville and an active member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Inc. Please welcome Colonel Crystal Henderson.
Thank you, Mr. Black. Good morning, everyone. It is truly an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to be here with you all today. Before I begin, I have to say a special thank you to Dr. Reese. 3 years ago, you completely surprised me by asking me to be the commencement speaker for the 2020 ceremonies. I knew that you were trusting me with the very important task, and because of that, it meant so much to me. I sincerely thank you for giving me the special opportunity to share my thoughts and insights with your students, faculty, staff, and the community. I have to say that it really is great to be here, to be home for such a great reason. It's a little surreal, for this is where my adult life began, right here at one of the founding institutions of West Kentucky Community and Technical College, Paducah Community College, or PCC, as it was affectionately called. PCC and West Kentucky Technical College, the other founding institution, are actually very important to my family. Several of my family members and several close family friends attended both schools, including my mother, Marion Menifee, do a little shout out for Happy Mother's Day, 2 of my sisters, 1 of my nieces, several uncles, aunts, and cousins. So Dr. Reese, When you asked me to be the speaker, without a moment of hesitation, I said yes. But unfortunately, COVID had other ideas. Every graduation season, COVID wreaked havoc and created one disappointing delay after another. I was disappointed, but I can only imagine the level of disappointment and anxiety you all have felt over the last couple of years due to the uncertainties resulting from this pandemic. I can't know the specifics of what you all have dealt with during the very complicated time, but I can relate. I, like so many of you, am no stranger to adversity and challenges. And the challenges creating uncertainties and feelings of self-doubt and the inclination to rethink my decisions. When I was 7, I decided that I was going to be a doctor when I grew up. And so I started making moves, shaking and baking, trying to position myself so I'll be ready to go to medical school when I graduated from college. Unfortunately, throughout my formative years, I was the victim of colorism, bullying, molestation, and psychological abuse, which caused me to question my self-worth. I started to do some things that weren't always the best in order to try to fit in and to try to feel like I was part of the in crowd. I never told anyone about any of it, but instead I put on a happy face, buried myself in my education, and used my academic accomplishments to hide how miserable I really was. Education was my escape, both mentally and physically. I knew that it was the only way to get away from it all, but right when I was on the verge of doing just that, having earned a 4-year scholarship to Howard University, I found out I was pregnant. Although I was told by so many people that I had ruined my life and I would never become a doctor, I blocked them out, and as the saying goes, I let my haters be my greatest motivators. I doubled down on my education pursuit, but changed my plan of how I was going to reach my goal, which is how I got to PCC, and then to the University of Louisville. The journey was not easy, and there were times when I felt completely overwhelmed. But then I would think about my kids and my goals and remind myself that I can do all things with faith, and if He brought me to it, He would bring me through it. Those 2 affirmations became my mantras and have centered, grounded, and strengthened my resolve over the years. So as I noted, I may not know specifically what you have gone through due to the pandemic, but I can definitely relate to dealing with the stress it may have caused you. Pursuing higher education is hard enough in general without the added stressors of virtual learning, social distance learning, altered schedules, worries about personal and family safety, financial insecurities, isolation for some people, and not enough personal time for others. Any one of those things individually can create roadblocks in the journey towards graduation, but combined, they could bring a person's educational journey to a screeching halt. But thanks to your dedication, your flexibility, and your resilience, you all have persevered and have now achieved what some of you may have thought would not happen because of the pandemic. You have completed all requirements, and your accomplishment is being commemorated today, here, during this ceremony, your commencement. But what is commencement? The answer that immediately comes to mind is it's a graduation ceremony where degrees are conferred, tassels are turned, people are gathered, pictures are taken, and my favorite part, a lot of food is eaten. But that's not the real answer, so again, I ask, what is commencement? Webster Merriam defines it as an act, instance, or time of commencing. Dictionary.com defines commencement as an act or instance of commencing, a beginning. And that's exactly what today is for each and every one of you, a beginning. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, your new beginning. What does that mean to you, and what are you going to do with it? Well, 28 years ago, when I was sitting in an auditorium very similar to this, listening to some speaker drone on and on about who knows what. I mean, who really pays attention to what's being said anyway? I know I didn't. I couldn't tell you what they talked about. I was sitting there anxiously awaiting the moment I could turn my tassel and go eat. Yes, it is a recurrent theme. I am a big foodie who I'm actually very anxiously waiting the moment that you can turn your tassels. So yes, we can all go eat. So I'm sensitive to that fact, so I won't keep you too long. But as the preachers say, can I talk to you for a minute? All right, so back to my prolific thoughts. Golden Girl style. Picture it, Louisville, 1994. A young woman from Paducah's adult life was commencing and the world was hers. And that's exactly how you should all be feeling at this very moment. Your new lives are commencing. You worked hard to get to this point. You made it. Despite the challenges, you stayed the course, pressed onward, and because of your strength, consistency, and fortitude, you are now part of a special group of people, college graduates. You should be extremely proud of what you have accomplished. As I noted before, my family is big on education. My dad, who also is a veteran, a career Army person, Sergeant First Class, I think of his rank, Sergeant First Class Dilworth, always said that education is the one thing that no one can ever take away from you. Always keep that thought in mind and never forget it. He also said that if you get a degree and then a certification or a license, you can pretty much write your own ticket. I took that thought to heart, and you should too. You should capitalize on the momentum you have built. Use it to your advantage to take your success to the next level. You had a goal and vision when you enrolled in West Kentucky. You've achieved the first step and have now set yourself onto a path for bigger, better, and greater things. So go for it. You've got this. Remember, you've proven that when you put your mind to it, you can do anything. This is your commencement, your beginning. And what happens next is up to you. You get to decide. So what decisions are you going to make? Every one of you has the knowledge, the tools, and now the foundation to choose your own destiny. Believe me, it's not going to be an easy journey. You will be tested, and at times you will be doubted, and you may even feel unsupported, but don't ever let that stop you. During those times, be your own biggest cheerleader. Encourage yourself, and know that you can do all things as long as you keep the faith and stay true to yourself. As the song says, this is your season. This is your time to reap the benefits and rewards from all of your hard work. Be proud of what you have accomplished. Know that you are prepared, ready for whatever is ahead of you. Your futures are full of great promise because things are already working in your favor. Congratulations to each and every one of you on a job well done. We are all super proud of you and can't wait to see what happens next. Good luck, stay the course. You've got this. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, will the faculty please stand? It is because of their knowledge and commitment to student success that we are here today. They share with each graduate the excitement of completion as well as the joy of achievement. Please join me in thanking them. Will the candidates please rise? Dr. Reese, I present the candidates for graduation, and I certify on behalf of the faculty that they have successfully completed all of the requirements for their respective credentials. Ladies and gentlemen, as the names of the graduates are read, those graduating with honors are noted in the program. Those wearing gold honor stoles are members of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Those wearing blue and gold honor cords reflect students achieving high distinction. Those wearing red cords are Community Scholarship Program graduates. These graduates met specific requirements while in high school to attain this status. Graduating students wearing blue, green, and white cords signify Student Government Association members. SGA serves as a voice of WKCTC's student body. Now, the first row of graduates may proceed to the stage. All others may be seated. There will be a professional photographer taking pictures as the students receive their credentials. Please refrain from coming to the stage to take photographs.
The following graduates will be receiving an Associate's in Science degree. Danielle Steele. Brianna Stovall. Destiny Jade Holland. Alexis Claire Dillingham. Lillian Eve Perryman. Maya Claire Lambert. Aisha Hadigachu. My apologies. Fatiu Tamani. Turkmani. Allie McCain Davis. Madeline Shay Wiggins. Hannah Joanne Lee Eaker. Addison Brooke Caldwell. Kristen Tade Richards. Alexis Nicole Long. Marissa Nicole Gomez. Madison Ray Whitaker. Brandy Michelle Musher. Crystal Carr. Rachel Reed. Asia Adria Brewer. Avery Strayhorn. Nikita Bruce. The following graduates will be receiving an Associates of Arts degree. Michelle Graves. Abigail Lee Brindley. Cassandra E. Lane. Bailey Shay Guess. Courtney Joe McMankin. Lindsay Leanne Looper. Lakin Nicole Darrington. Kyler Nicholas Adams. Carson Michael Udolph. Tierra Michelle Tackwell. Brittany N. Mansfield. Ethan Evan Azil. Garrett Matthew Schooley. Brianne Danielle Bartlett. Sydney N. Philback. Allison Dawn Wright. Kristen O'Neill Wagner. Anne Eaker. Cassie Oliver. Caitlin E. Shoemaker. Caleb Daniel Hale. Tyra Marie Wheatley. Aaron Joseph Reed. Wade O'Neill Petty. Johanna Jabera. The following graduates will be receiving an Associates of Applied Science degree. Gail Laverne Wilder, Associates of... Gina Laverne Wilder, Associates of Applied Sciences in Health Science Technology. Brianna Nicole Hayes, Associates of Applied Sciences in Health Science Technology. Alyssa Shirley, Associates of Applied Science in Health Science Technology. Amanda Byerly, Associates of Applied Sciences, Surgical Tech. Kelly Keeley, Grace Puckett, Associates of Applied Sciences, Surgical Technology. Hannah Elizabeth Lloyd, Associates of Applied Sciences, Surgical Technology. Mallory Lynn Hobbs, Associates of Applied Sciences, Surgical Technology. Amber Nicole O'Malley, Associates of Applied Sciences, Surgical Technology. Alexandria Terrell, Associates of Applied Sciences, Surgical Technology. Natalie Kendall, Associates of Applied Sciences, Surgical Technology. Derek Marshall Lisenby, Associates of Applied Sciences, Radiography. Brandon Michael Murillo, Associates of Applied Sciences, Radiography. Brooklyn Boyce, Associates of Applied Sciences, Radiography Program. Kristen Baker, Associates of Applied Sciences, Radiography Program. Emily Huntsman, Associates of Applied Sciences, Radiography Program. Hannah Michael Winfrey. Madison Rose Mays, Associates of Applied Sciences, Radiography. Adriana Page Beller, Associates of Applied Sciences, Radiography Program. Emily Hardin, Associates of Applied Sciences, Radiography Program. Cassie Nicole Stoneham Johnson, Associates of Applied Sciences in General Occupational Technical Studies. Mary Sobel Thompson, Associates of Applied Sciences in Health Science Technology. Denise Ray Gordon, Associates of Applied Sciences, Health Science Technology. Madison Page Phillips, Associates of Applied Sciences, Health Science Technology. Jamie Lynn Thompson, Associates of Applied Science, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Jacqueline Joanne Warren, Associates of Applied Sciences in Health Science Technology. The following graduates will be receiving an Associates of Applied Sciences in Nursing. The following graduates will be receiving their nursing pin in addition to their degree. The nursing pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition, rich in history and deep in meaning. The West Kentucky Community and Technical College nursing pin uniquely displays the Kentucky Community and Technical College official seal, as well as distinctive inscriptions that represent each of the WKCTC nursing programs. These inscriptions tie our college history to the present. The pin nursing graduates will receive this morning represents a time-honored passage, becoming pin to all other nurses who began the journey before them. Please refer to your program as we have provided a full history of the nursing pin for you. Presley Joe Ginger. Mary Grace Martin. Shelby Lynn Moss. Shayna Brooke Etheridge. Hannah Ruth Lewis. Marley Brooke Burchett. Maggie Grace Binkley. Ashton Elizabeth Wortman. Amber Nicole Tees. Kayla Judith Morris. Mary Beth Remy. Melissa Nicole Warren. Walden. Kristen Lorraine Walker. Heather Elizabeth Romaine. Amanda Nicole Posey. Brittany Caitlin Canella. Antoinette McCollum. Lauren Elizabeth Mitchell. Madeline Joanne Kimbrough. Emily Gail Gallimore. Cheyenne Renee Mulkey. Ashton Nicole Wentworth. Leticia Nunez Enoch. Darlene Michelle Holt. Bryce Peyton Rickman. The following graduates will be receiving a diploma. Carla Boyd. Sarah Michelle Tucker. Just hold just a second. Okay. Victoria Brooke Sharon. Miranda Jo Hale. Casey Leanne Kemp. Addison Michelle Lamb. Miasha Illinois. The following graduates will be receiving a certificate. Lillian Brendley. Marissa Brooke Wilson. Hannah Grace Pegg. Triswanti? Okay. Cole. Courtney Lynn Thompson. Sarah Jansen McDougall. Cassandra Robin Clark. Nika Patrick. Aguirre. Okay. Samantha Aguirre. Okay. Hannah Kathleen Lynn Baker. Allison Lane Looper. Amy May Veed. Jayla Grace Calker Babb. Kaylee Ray Yan. Madison Skylar Morgan. Emily Lynn Walker. Amanda Cabot. Cassidy Mariah Green. Michelle L. Hill. Marietta Ann Spanler.
Will the candidates please rise? Mr. President, I present the candidates of 2022 for your confirmation.
Are you ready? By virtue of the power vested in me by the Kentucky Community and Technical College System and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, I hereby pronounce you graduates of West Kentucky Community and Technical College. You may move your tassels to the left. Congratulations. Yeah. Excellent, excellent. You may be seated. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing your powerful story. To me, West Kentucky represents the face of America. You have a story, and many times there is adversity. You came to our college and saw it as a place of hope and encouragement. And it's our goal that you have the knowledge and skill sets because of entering our doors to now create a better life for a better Kentucky. Central to the WKCTC mission, we teach, train, and transform with excellence to prepare our graduates to enter the workforce or transfer to a four-year institution, ultimately leading to jobs. Colonel Henderson, if you could join me at the podium. I can't tell you how pleased and thrilled we are to have you back as an alum. Thank you so much. Continue to do the excellent work. One of the things she didn't mention, her younger sister is also a physician as well. So congratulations as an alum of WKCTC. Thank you so much. Well done. I would now like to invite our Student Government Association President, Clayton, to bring greetings on behalf of SGA.
Good morning, congratulations, 2022 spring graduates. Like you, I'm very proud to be a student here at West Kentucky, and I wish you great success as you graduate and move on to your next adventure. I want to take a moment to share about SGA. Representing my fellow student as a voice for them and getting to know one another is very important to me. I encourage current students to get involved in SGA or even another student club on campus. The more engaged you are while you're in college, the more brilliant your college career is. Graduates, from all of us at SGA, congratulations and best of luck to you in all that you do.
Thank you, Christian. Students, your credentials today means that you've achieved a personal mark of excellence, and it signifies evidence of achievement for your family and friends here with you today. So my congratulations go to all who have helped you along the way. With that being said, graduates, could you all stand one more time and let's give your family members a round of applause for being part of that journey, right, today? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Y'all may be seated. And for the family members that are here, please see Emily Peck afterwards. We can enroll all of you for this fall 2022 at West Kentucky Community Technical College. I want to give my thanks and appreciation and take a moment to recognize our outstanding staff, many of which are behind the scenes helping make today possible. I also want to acknowledge Ruby Rogers, retiring after 25 years of service in IT. Would the staff please all stand and be recognized? Thank you so much wherever you are. Thank you. Our outstanding faculty has also played a large role in our graduate success. I would like to recognize recent retirees, Patty Buchanan, Mary Carrico, Sue Ann Healy, Tracy Jordan, and Tiffany Morgan, who are retiring this year. Thank you all so much for your service. Thank you. Thank you. Your service has been exemplary, and we would not be a 5-time nationally ranked premier college in the nation had you not been the leaders that you are. On behalf of countless students and our community at large, I thank you. Graduates, we wish you great success, and very simply, we are proud of you. We hope you carry the feelings, aspirations, and words of encouragement expressed today with you and make this world a better place. And now, graduates, I would also like to be the first to bestow the additional title of alumni upon you. On behalf of WKCTC's College's Alumni Association, welcome to a very proud and loyal alumni family. We encourage you to remain engaged and interested in WKCTC and all it offers. So stay in touch, let us hear from you, and wear your new titles proudly. This Sunday is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the audience as well. Thankful that you do. At this time, please stand as Father Black leads us in the singing of My Old Kentucky Home, and then please remain standing as the recessional and graduates have left the auditorium.
Please feel free to join me in singing the state song. The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by hard times comes a knocking at the door. Then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away.